Welcome to Gene and Mike do the New York Times crossword.
Hi, I'm Jean.
And I'm Mike. And today we are doing the crossword for Thursday, January 15th, 2026. So, on what is approximately the Ides of January.
Yes.
How did you find today's crossword?
Well, it was a challenge.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, I was doing it on my phone at night in the dark.
Wow.
And I didn't really see the circled squares. So when it came to the revealer, I'm like, well, that gives me nothing. But now that I look at the puzzle in the light of day on the computer, I can see, oh, well, that makes perfect sense in terms of the theme.
But that's terrible that you can't see the circles on the phone.
It was night.
Mm-hmm.
I was in a dark room.
Right.
And of course, it's dark. The puzzle, the background is dark.
I think you can change that, can't you?
I have no idea.
Yeah. But but you were able to solve it anyway?
I was able to solve it anyway.
Wow, that's amazing.
Because all the themed clues were common phrases that I knew. So the interesting thing was the first one was 18 across, which was oft-quoted advice in Matthew 7:7, and the answer to that is seek and ye shall find.
Mm-hmm.
And all the letters were there except for the E of ye and the
S.
E, or I guess, E of the and the S of shall.
Right.
So I thought, oh, I bet it's a rebus because there was a Y. So I put the rebus with the Y because it was the word yes. So
right.
It's going to be like yes, no, or something like that. But then when I got to the next one, I'm like, I have no idea where the rebus would go here. There's no yeses or nos or any other kind of words I can think of that would have an A and a Y and an E, although that does spell I, which is a way of saying yes.
Yeah, we should talk about that clue, 28 across.
Okay. The 28 across was 24/7/365. And the answer was all day, every day.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So there was no yeses in that one. And then the last themed clue was 47 across, evening spent playing with the kids, say, and that was family game night. But of course, you couldn't fit it all in there. So you had family GA-ite.
So did you try and make it a rebus? Did you try and put...
I thought I was going to make it a rebus, but then I couldn't really figure out, if it's going to be a rebus, it's got to be something logical. There's got to be some sort of pattern or something, and I couldn't find the pattern.
Okay.
So then, after I got it all solved, I just went with the crosses, to figure out what letters went where, even if it didn't make any sense across. I used the downs to figure out, as long as they were right, I figured, well, we'll just keep going. And I got it solved. Then I went to wordplay, and they said, you got to go on the angle there, because the revealer clue was 62 across, tendency to reinforce one's established beliefs, or a hint to answering this puzzle's starred clues. Well, then I could kind of barely make out that there were some circles, and they were going at an angle. But I was late, and I was like, I don't care. I got it solved. I was just happy. Uh-huh. But then when I looked at it today, indeed, those circled squares do go at an angle. And of course, the answer to the revealer was confirmation bias.
Right.
And of course, an angle means on a bias. Mm. And the letters do spell out words that mean confirmation, like yes, I, and amen. So then it made all perfect sense when I could see it in the light of day. But when I was doing it at night, didn't quite gel there. So what'd you think of it?
Well, so once again, this is like, I think the second time I've done this. I felt the need to use a rebus
Yes.
when there wasn't one. Because, for example, that 18 across, seek and ye shall find. I had no trouble putting yes in and left it there.
I didn't either from that first one. I put yes thinking, oh, okay, I got
Well,
it.
and for the next one, all day, every day, I wrote it where, because of course in the answer you only could write ALLDAVERYDAY, all davery day, which made no sense. But so I just wrote I as a rebus.
Oh, okay.
So I had all day, the AY of day and the E of every formed I, and I put it in that square. So I had the 3 rebuses, and I was quite content with them. And, of course, I didn't get the happy music, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on here, and I don't know what it was, but just something said, fine, I'll get, because I thought, I wasn't sure what to do with a rebus. I'm just going to get rid of it. And so I got rid of it, and then it solved.
Yeah.
I probably spent 10 minutes looking for my mistake, and my mistake was to be too pro-rebus.
Well, and of course, if you put the rebus in, then the down clue didn't make any sense because like that first one where you put the yes in, the down clue there was 7 down, which was Oscar-nominated singer-songwriter for May It Be 2001. Well, the answer was Enya, and the Y, it needed to be just a Y, because if you had Y-E-S, it'd be Enyesa.
Well, that was the backup singer.
Oh, right.
Introducing Enya and Enyesa.
So I thought, well, that, usually when there's a rebus, it goes both ways, or you have, 2 different words that go both ways. So one goes one way and one goes the other way. But anyway.
Yeah, I was able to ignore that fact.
Were you?
quite comfortably. I was just like, I don't care. But you see, also, because I had yes in there, I had yes in that one square, and then I saw YES going up. So I thought it was yes, yes, I, amen, amen.
No.
And I thought that was the confirmation. I wasn't sure about the bias part. I mean, I guess maybe I thought, I'm not sure what I did about the bias, but I thought, yes, you confirm it if you say it twice. You don't just say I, you say I. Anyways.
Yes. Or amen, amen. No,
right.
Usually you don't say amen twice. So amen once is enough.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone else on Wordplay reported being confused by the rebus of it all, but or the lack of rebus rather.
Right.
So.
Well, even the Wordplay, if you read Wordplay, it talks about, you were probably expecting a rebus, or kind of that attitude. Then often we have rebuses on Thursday, but here's one where we don't.
I wasn't.
Even though you need additional letters to get the answer correct.
Not only was I expecting a rebus, I deployed a rebus, and I'm proud of it.
Well, very good.
There were excellent clues throughout the grid.
There were, and I learned some things.
Oh, yes? What did you learn?
I learned with 23 across that a race that's longer than a marathon, informally, is called an ultra.
Yes.
Ultras was the answer there.
That is not a debut. It has shown up 15 times. The first time in 1954. When it was clued as extremists.
I was going to say that could be clued by, by several different ways.
It has actually always been clued as extremists. Well, they had a little bit of variation. It was rabid supporters in 2018 and radicals in 2022. This is the first time it has been clued as a race longer than a marathon now.
That's interesting.
So it's a debut clue, if not a debut answer.
Also 30 down, energy healing practice. And I know this has been in the puzzle before, but I always forget it. But it's Reiki.
Right.
R-E-I-K-I. So I'm going to try to remember that for the next time.
I sort of vaguely knew it. I'm like, okay, how do I spell this? There are a million different ways of spelling out something that sounds like Reiki. That's assuming it does sound like Reiki, by the way. That could be another one of our...
Could be a Reiki.
Reiki. That could be another one of our "Oh, that's how you pronounce it" episodes.
Right. We could look these up.
we could, but we have a podcast to do. We don't have time to be doing research. I liked 20 down. 20 down was created Yoda. He did, and that was Lucas.
Yes.
That was sort of clever.
Very clever.
And 24 across. First name in rap, question mark, Lil.
Lil. Yeah. I thought of that right away, though. I thought, I bet it's Lil. Like, Lil anybody, Lil Kim. So,
I don't know why, but
Wade.
at one point I was so far off from the correct answer that I thought that DNC was going to be, isn't there Run DNC? Isn't that a group? Yeah, I thought that was going to be the answer, but which makes no sense because first of all, it isn't a name of a person.
No.
And second of all, it's the second name of that group, Run DNC. Or is it Run DMC?
DMs.
DNC is the Democratic National Convention.
Yeah, I think it's DMs.
I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to be doing rap. Hey, you're supposed to be writing a platform, not performing rap.
I like the clue for 31 down. Fluctuate between normal singing and falsetto. Yodel.
Yes. Now I know how to yodel
Yes.
on the basis of that. That was a terrific clue.
Oh, that really was.
And-
yes.
and- Very eye-opening or vocal cord opening. We had 38 across. Let's see. That was Noblest Joliette Curie, who synthesized radioactive isotopes, Irene.
Irene, yes.
I find that very suspicious that her last name is Joliette Curie.
No.
Curie.
No, you shouldn't, because that is Marie Curie's daughter.
Really?
Yeah.
Who married...
They're the only mother-daughter to win the Nobel Prize.
Really?
I believe so.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good.
I mean, Marie was the first woman
Sure,
to
yes.
win it. But yeah, then her daughter won it.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And she also married someone named Joliette.
Apparently.
Yeah. Let's see. We had 42 down. That was Seattle NHL team. I went for Seattle Seahawks.
Oh, that didn't fit.
It didn't fit. And apparently,
There was a circle there. You could have put a rebus in it.
that's true. But who are the Seahawks baseball, basketball?
The Seattle Seahawks,
Non-existent?
the football team.
They have a football team.
I think so.
Oh, okay. So this is since we haven't actually said what the answer is, the Seattle Kraken. Great name for a team. The Kraken are coming. That ought to strike fear somewhere.
Yeah.
We had 65 across, playwright Chekov, Anton. Right? What's your favorite Anton Chekov play?
Isn't the one called The Three Sisters?
There is. I always like Romeo and Juliet.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, Shakespeare claims he wrote it, but really several hundred years later, Anton Chekov did. Little known fact about this is why they've never asked me back to teach ancient literature. Maybe that's not ancient. 47 down. Let's talk about 47 down. Throwing for a loop. Phasing. F-A-Z-I-N-G. I mean, I've heard not unfazed. They were unfazed by something. I've heard that phrase many, many times, but never phased.
No.
I didn't even know there was a verb phase.
Yeah, I didn't either.
That was just fascinating. Fascinating. I'm going to have to work on that.
I have never had the opportunity to use that word, I don't think.
Allow me
Although
to...
you do say, were they phased at all by that? Or,
Really?
Yeah.
You say that?
I've heard that.
Were you phased? I don't know. It sounds like something the Schrodinger would do. The cat is alive and dead simultaneously. It's been two phases or something. I guess that's a different spelling of phase. We had 43 across caused me problems because I got it through the crosses but didn't understand why. 43 across, Sol but not Luna. So I thought Sol was sun and Luna moon. And so I wanted the answer to be star, but it turned out to be note.
Yeah.
And so, when I hear the octave being sung, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, I don't hear sol. I hear so. So,
a needle pulling thread.
yeah, they don't say sol, a needle pulling thread.
That is, the L is silent.
Is it?
It is in that case.
See, maybe they should have, if they would have wanted, if they really wanted, who did that? Was it Rodgers and Hammerstein? If they really wanted to help the future crossword solvers, they could have gone sol, a thing on the bottom of your shoe, or maybe sol, a really delicious type of fish. If you're into that sort of thing, I mean, there are all sorts of possibilities that would have been phonetically correct.
Yeah.
I bet we get listener mail about this.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure the Spanish, sold is Spanish. Son, I'm pretty sure the L is pronounced. So,
Well, I'm just eagerly awaiting our cease and desist order from the Rodgers and Hammerstein Foundation. I really hope it is Rodgers and Hammerstein.
yes,
It is? Okay. All right.
definitely.
I love 50 down. The greatness of humanity is not in being human, but in being humane.
Yes.
Mahatma Gandhi.
That was a wonderful quote.
That should be on a t-shirt. So let's see. I guess that was pretty much it for today. So thanks everyone for listening. Glad, or at least hope, you didn't take up our advice to use rebuses in today's crossword. If so, you can send your angry emails to crosswordpodcast@icloud.com, or you can send any other kind of email. We really don't want angry emails. We get enough of those from, the Rodgers and Hammerstein estate. But you can send emails to crosswordpodcast@icloud.com or click on the send fan mail link.
Yep.
We will be back again with our cutting edge analysis of tomorrow, aka Friday's crossword tomorrow.
Bye-bye.